Yo, boys, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we got something a little bit spicy, something that, people have been talking about recently, and that is the Transformer War for Cybertron, follow Cybertron games that we all know and love and hold to such a high regard. So recently, we had the San Diego Comic-Con, we did a live stream, we reacted to all that. We also did get a little bit of Reactivate news, the most tiniest thing of Reactivate news during that because of the Q&A. But during the Q&A as well, someone did ask Hasbro at the booth, people at the booth asked him about, because Gamer Edition's coming out, is there a possibility that we could get the actual games to return the servers? Now, if you guys don't know, the War for Cybertron games, Fall Cybertron games, came out back in 2010 and 2012, and they were ran by servers. They're published by Activision, but made by High Moon Studios. And I believe in 2020, the servers were shut down by Activision, so you couldn't get the games anymore. There were scalpers, there's people like selling the games for such a ridiculous price, so people had to go through other means of playing the game on the computer, and there are community-ran servers. And yes, you can play community-made servers, but it's not really the same. So someone asked, because of all this that's happening and because of Gamer Edition, can the servers come back because, they're putting out the figures? And I know myself, I was asking myself the same question, like, if they're doing the Gamer Edition, does that mean we're going to get like a remastered games, or the servers coming back? Well, Hasbro said, sadly, apparently Activision's not sure about what hard drives they are in the building. Wow. That is, I feel like that's such a, just a normal Activision response, because I don't believe any of this at all. I'm pretty sure they know where the games are, the servers on this hard drive, but it's just typical Activision, in my opinion. Activision is one of the most greediest game companies out there, publishers, excuse me, when it comes to just video games in general. Them and EA are honestly one of the worst publishers, most greedy publishers. And I mean, this statement right here just makes sense, because it seems like Hasbro, also notorious for being kind of greedy as well, they want these games to come back. They know how much us fans love them, and they want the games to come back. They want the servers to come back, but Hasbro, they can't really do anything about it. Activision has these games or the servers on a hard drive they don't know were in the building, which is just unbelievable. So people are kind of asking, well, if they get the games on the hard drives, can they come back? And recently, we had the Activision Microsoft deal, which was insane of a deal for Call of Duty to be on Game Pass and to just remove the exclusivity when it comes to Call of Duty on PlayStation. It was a very huge thing. I'm pretty sure everyone here in this video knows exactly what I'm talking about when it came to the Microsoft acquiring Activision deal. So a lot of people are thinking, if they do get those games on that hard drive and bring them back, would this mean the servers come back? Well, I personally don't think so at all. I think there are like three outcomes here if the servers or games come back, if Activision finds them. Realistically, what's going to happen here? Outcome number one, the least likely outcome, is they get the games, they come back, servers are back, awesome. I just don't see that happening. Outcome number two would be they get the games back, they can sell them, but they're only on Game Pass. But the servers aren't back. So you can play the campaigns, and it's on Game Pass, which I know people won't like because, PlayStation people are like, what the heck, we can't get the game. PC players as well. But it would be on Game Pass, and you can play them. And again, that doesn't mean the servers are going to come back. And people are saying, the Game Pass servers, there's PC Game Pass. That's not always the case, because Call of Duty games are going on Game Pass. The Call of Duty game servers were fixed when Microsoft acquired Activision. They fixed the servers for the old Xbox games. Does that mean the servers were fixed for the Call of Duty games on PC? Absolutely not. So that doesn't even mean if the games and servers come back, which would be outcome number three, the games come back on Game Pass, the games come back, but they're only for the servers on the 360. So if you want to play these old games, it would be on the 360. Which is kind of like middle of the road outcome. Like, they would bring the servers back, but only for the Xbox 360 ones. So you'd have to play the game on your Xbox One and not on PC or PlayStation, which either way would suck. I think the most ultimate outcome that everyone wants is for these games to be remastered or bundled together and have the servers be brought back for everyone on every platform. I feel like no one wants these games to be, on Game Pass with no servers, or on Game Pass and with just only the 360 servers. Everyone knows how good these games are. We've been doing a playthrough of them on stream again. I already did a playthrough, but the campaigns of that game is so good for War for Cybertron. And Fall of Cybertron, great sequel. People would say Fall of Cybertron is the best overall Transformers game, and I agree with that statement. But you can still kind of get Fall of Cybertron out there for not that terrible of a price, and if you get it on PC, the servers come back with the community-made server. Same with War for Cybertron. But War for Cybertron is a lot harder to get. There are other means people have to go about in playing that game when it comes to playing on the community-made servers. So all of this is just kind of crazy. Honestly and truthfully, I wouldn't, hold your guys' breath. I honestly don't think anything's gonna happen. Activision telling Hasbro that they're on a hard drive in their building somewhere, they don't know where it's at, is basically them just saying like, yeah, man, we have the games, but we don't really want to bring the servers back. But I would love to know you guys' thoughts on this. Do you guys think, there's a small chance that these games are gonna come back? Do you guys think one of the outcomes is going to happen? I think if it does, it's just going to be outcome, which they just come back, but only for Game Pass and the servers aren't there. I think that's all that's going to happen if they do come back. But you never know. Leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys like Transformers content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, take care.